Right. Alright, we're going to see Thunderpoint for our first set. Prof Pie gets a fry. That's like the bare minimum for what you want in your hand. You have your opener, your strong aggressive card, and your splat charger. Normally...
Yeah, I think it's a solid hand.
Yeah, normally when you play Fry, you want to play it, well, much more similar to how they played their Shiver on the opposite side, which makes it a lot harder to pierce. But
yeah, I wonder if they have a specific combo in mind to that they needed to play the Fry that way.
That wouldn't surprise me. Ooh, they also have a Kozuna in their deck, but I'm not sure I see Dapples with it. Which is a little bit of a confusing choice, but Big Swig does about what it's supposed to do. It somewhat blocks off mid, but they still get through. And he gives Polly a good jumping off point to play maybe a Shelly and Donnie into Prof Pie's base. Meanwhile, the Splat Charger isn't actually going to be able to effectively pierce the Shiver legs.
Yeah, that's the Kraken just didn't reach far enough for him to be able to follow up with the Splat Charger, really.
Yeah, although you could Splat Charger... You could L3, that works.
The double clap.
The L3s, okay. So... Now this Power Clam's a good idea because Polly is most likely going to rush in and do an aggressive play. I would recommend doing the Power Clam one farther down in case of a Shelly and Donnie, but no, never mind. Ignore what I said.
Yeah, Polly decided to just defend his base, and I think that kind of works in Pie's favor, because now he's got all this room he can work with just outside his base.
I absolutely agree. Also, something I just noticed, you see that card in Prof's hand?
Which...
The
burst. The little tiny...
Okay, I guess we're working with Burst Bomb here.
I wonder what they're cutting.
Yeah, although I'm looking at what cards they have left, and I don't really see any room for a Zuna base combo.
Yeah. I feel like they want to play Captain more with that, like around the starting block, but I'm not entirely sure.
That is a lot more likely. Meanwhile, Polly is gonna use that space that they secured at the beginning to start doing their base combos.
Was Pie gonna early 312s to try to mess up whatever Polly is left?
Well, it's like the only thing that Polly has left is maybe a Kohawk. But all of the placements of Trizuka will already give us. They'll already give Polly a special, so there's not really a point to doing that. T-Tech works.
Oh, but now, since he also played Kraken earlier, Professor Pie is not going to have any 312 left for the last turn.
Oh, true. I forgot about that. Of course, that is assuming that they'll be able to make up the special by then. Because I'm not seeing very many good combos left to do.
I know there's a Tony Kensa somewhere in the deck. I wonder if he's going to play that kind of in like the top left along that little line up there.
Yeah.
since he also played back. It's interesting, but Pi has the point lead right now, and both players have very little special blocks activated.
Well, yeah, Polly just gave up because they couldn't get that point. I feel like if Polly was down a lot of points.
Yeah, I guess it depended whatever he had left in his hand.
Yeah. That was a really scuffed Thunderpoint game. Not what you usually expect to see at all.
Yeah. I didn't expect that going into it. I expected just the common meta.
Yeah. Alright, so it is gonna be BigBubblers is gonna have Jack play next. And Jack is gonna go over and play on Main Street. Prof's tag is triple noob.
I like. Alright, that's a much better hand after he re-rolled. I like that hand a lot better.
Yeah, that is a really solid hand. Two very, very solid aggressive tools. Especially since we've heard a lot about Jack experimenting with unblockable openers on this. Heavy is really good at taking space. Well, you can aggressively take space a lot easier. Well, clearly that's not what Jack wants to do. Anytime I say something, the players should decide, nah, let's not go with the strategy that we've been posting about a ton over the last couple days. Actually, to be fair, it was a little bit... That's an interesting move. I'm not sure why Jack decided to give the captain special, but, you know, let him cook.
I think he just finds it more worthwhile to deny anything Pi wants to base build with, like, immediately.
That's true. However, as we said as we saw in the last match, Prof didn't really have much in terms of base combos. It was really just place your big card down, and the rest of the special was just generated on the fly.
Maybe Jack also expected the like typical kind of meta and is expecting it here again.
True. But I mean, you know, for not having any base combos, Prof has been doing a solid job of gathering specials so far. Or at least some of that was being given to by Jack, but like, honestly, Prof is holding his own. Clashing the Jelly. I wonder if Prof also is Stamper. They do have a Stamper or Wiper or something in this deck. So they can get two up top.
Yeah. But it's kind of looking like the other cards aren't going to fit so well, and it'll be a lot harder to activate those specials.
It will be. I am seeing... Ooh, okay. Well, there's one special activated. I mean, Ballpoint? Oh, true. It doesn't actually quite fit very well, because now you can't get the other special.
Yeah.
Or at least...
Ooh, that's kind of nice.
Oh, yeah, it worked out really well. I am now curious, what was Jack's thought process with that Splat Charger? Because that would have just given a special... I guess it was the only place to play the Splat Charger, but it's still a little rough.
Yeah, and even if he anticipated Pi going up there with like the wiper or something, he still would have lost the clash. So I don't know. I'm not sure if I agree with that move really.
Yeah, I don't think I do either. Prof only has 10 seconds left. They're trying to find somewhere to play the Splat Bomb to get special. They do have... Okay, they do go with a spot that gives one special. What the heck? I can't tell what Jack is playing at here. Is Jack genuinely just bricked? Are we about to see a Prof sweep?
He might be bricked because I know when he played the Incline earlier, I think he did it because Prof had already killed his combo spot for it, so he just kind of threw it in mid, and it didn't really help, unfortunately, because now it's just an awkward shape in middle.
Well, the idea is that it's an awkward because Jack, with only 3 turns left, doesn't really have anything left to play, and so it's a hard split. It's a hard place to optimally special attack around. Having passage Alonso.
But Jack is down by 20 points, and he has one more special than Prof, but I see.
Oh, it was not
You're
just
setting up fucking...
Ooh, now this is a close game.
We'll see enough. Yeah.
I'm assuming we'll see a big man or something. A big man or a captain here. Because Jack's obviously going to need all of those specials to... Ooh, I'm not sure if Callie will be enough. Oh, see, if Jack had gotten Rockenberg the turn before, Jack could have done Callie into a 312.
Yeah.
So from the looks of it, Jack lost the 50-50.
That sucks, but with that, Professor Pi 2K sweeps the BigBubblers off their feet.
And that is winners finals, going to Team Brawl Chum. Congratulations, they made it into grand finals.